Hey guys, what is happening? AnimetalViking here. Um, I realize everyone's posting videos about this now. I'm just a drop um, in the sea of fans. But I'm not going to sit here and lie about some things. I'm going to be fully upfront and honest. Um, but before I get to what I have to say, the first thing I want to get out of the way is this. Um, to all of Chester Bennington's friends, his family, and to his fellow bandmates, um, my deepest and dearest sympathies and condolences. I realize he was someone special to you all, and suicide is something that is very, tragic, very saddening. So, my deepest sympathies and best wishes to all of you. Now, to get to the heart of the matter, I was not a fan of Linkin Park's post Meteora era music. I was not. So I'm not going to sit here and pretend I am the most diehard of Linkin Park fans and I loved every bit of music they popped out. However, I did not hate the band for changing their sound. Yes, like everyone else, maybe I'd joke with my friends about it, but I'd never hated the band. I never wished ill upon them or anything like that. Linkin Park had become a bit of a meme throughout the years. But regardless of their sometimes meme status, they still had a significant impact on a lot of people, and one of those people was myself. Um, Hybrid Theory and Meteora were are incredibly important albums to me. Hybrid Theory in particular. Hybrid Theory is the entire reason that I got into metal music, with the exception of the Batman Beyond soundtrack when I was a really small kid, and the background music of games like Devil May Cry and Tekken Bloody Roar. In terms of a band that has been officially signed and puts out, music for you to listen to instead of being the background to something else, um, Linkin Park were the very first metal band that I got into. Um, I'll never forget when I heard Hybrid Theory for the first time. I was blown away by Chester's vocals. I loved how clean they could be, and I loved it when he could scream and or add that rough edge to his vocals. Um, Obviously, the rest of the music by the rest of his bandmates, obviously, is important as well. Mike Shinoda's rapping is one of the reasons why I still maintain a level of interest in rap music, even though I literally know basically nothing about the genre and don't listen to it really much at all, but I still have somewhat of an interest in it when I hear a good song from the genre. Um, and in terms of the instrumentation department of the band, um, if I never listened to them, a lot of the other artists that I listen to now who were definitely inspired by their sound, or incorporate elements of their sound, I probably would not be into those artists. Um, Artists that do kind of do that come to mind would be the band called Back On from Japan. Um, uh, Sideburns. I get it. Sideburns is a bit of a ridiculous name, but he makes really good music. And Blue Stolly and a whole bunch of others. Um, Sorry, I'm recovering from a cough, so. Um, if it weren't for um, Chester's work on those two albums, I would not be into metal music or any of the other styles of rock music or electronic music out there. And their music really, like for a lot of us, help, you know, um, influence my perspective, my view on music as a whole. And not only that, those albums really helped me through the years when I used to get bullied a lot at school, and really helped inspire me whenever I was doing, my artwork, whenever I was sketching um, or you know, uh, coloring stuff, whatever. Um, it really helped, and um, it's just really sad that he is gone. And even though, as I said earlier, was not a fan of the post Meteora material, um, he still meant something to a lot of other people out there as well. So he clearly meant something to people of all walks of life who enjoy and many different styles of music. And if it weren't for what he did, what he specialized in, his singing, if it weren't for that, a lot of the people who are powerhouses now in the modern metal scene, they probably would not be doing what they're doing if it weren't for Chester's influence. So all I can say is this. Thank you, Chester Bennington, for the incredible music. Thank you for impacting so many different people, um, regardless of genre. And just, uh, yeah. Um, I hope you're in a better place. And again, my deepest sympathies and condolences to his family, friends, and bandmates. It's just really shocking. And regardless of people's opinions on suicide, at the end of the day, it is something sad because it's it affects the people who were closest to him. It's not something that's just, you know, solely about him alone, but about the people who are affected by what has happened. So I don't want to get into any kind of preaching stuff, whatever. That's not the point of this video. So I'm just going to leave that out. But my deepest sympathies to anyone who knew him uh, closely. And again, Chester, thank you so much for impacting a lot of the musicians that I look up to, and you were definitely one of those um, people that I looked up to when it came to music. So thank you, Chester Bennington. May you rest in peace, and God bless you. Anyway, thank you guys for watching. Um, yeah, take care, guys, and remember, if you know anyone out there who is feeling depressed and needs someone to talk to, um, just let them know you're available and offer to get them the help that they need. Depression is not something to be taken lightly, and it is not something that can um, just easily be uh, is it's not something that can just easily be pushed to the side and to just get over. It's a very complex thing to deal with. So yeah, guys, thank you for watching, and until the next video, take care of yourselves and have a kick-ass day.